Hello and welcome to another game of Dota 2. It's the last game of the day. We're gonna have an all pick mode and all of a sudden I got energy. How does that work? I've cast it for 14 hours in a row and I've got energy. Oh, I know. I've just eaten candy. So this will be short-lasted energy because that's the way oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Sorry. I just looked to the left and all of a sudden the cat is sitting right next to me, but not next to me, like slightly behind me, and he's just sitting there. Of course, he's normally also sitting there, or at least a lot, but I don't know, I wasn't really aware that he was there, and he was just, I don't know, it was scary. It's late, it's early, as in, I woke up at 8 AM and started casting 12 games in a row. This is the 12th game, this would be, and of course, like I said, it's all pick, because we just had the drafting phase, so we had to have a remake, because someone picked the wrong hero. It was actually a misclick, so they made a remake, and then we had to wait a bit for people to join the game again, as there were some people that were having some issues with some body parts, I had been told, as that's the most polite way of saying that. Anyways, let's see what we're gonna be having here. We're gonna have a lion, played by Les Miserables, but Les Miserables is actually Stalcat, so Stalcat will be playing the lion. It will be Montana, which is actually just Mantis, playing the Chaos Knight. It will be 9 playing the Wisp. So we have got a nice semi-trial lane going off. I say semi-trial lane, it could be a trial lane, but by the looks of it, it's just gonna be a dual lane with Stalcat just gonna ward stuff. In the meantime, on the bottom lane, we'll have Mix playing on the bottom lane by himself. Solo casting, I'm solo casting, solo laning it up. And on the top lane we have got ourselves Wadafaka, and he is going to be playing the Shadow Fiend on the top lane, and he is being pulled the tangos and will be on the top lane. Might not be by himself though, might be helped out by the Lion there, but Lion can also be the one to roam around. He did pick up a smoke, of course, is able to roam around. On the opposing team we have got ourselves Lust. We have got Luna playing, or being played by Mikey. You might remember Mikey. He was a player that played in former Quantic a while back, though, before TI2. So you might know that name still, depending on how long ago you came into the scene. Mikey is going to be playing the Luna. He is going to be supported by the Shadow Demon, who is played by the actual Lust, who is of course the captain of the team, as the team is named after him, after all. You've got Tides of Dusa playing the Sand King, which is going to be on the bottom lane as well. Picked up some sentry wards, but it doesn't look like there's going to be any lane or anybody on the bottom lane for NEXT.kz. It's actually Bad Rider who decided to rotate and decided to go to the... did he really just do that? Yes, he did. Decided to go towards the jungle, but he did just block this creep camp, and that's an important one. So that's interesting to see that he actually did that. I'm not sure if that was on purpose or not. Beastmaster with a great item set is going to be playing the, or going to be played by Crystal. And we're going to have him seeing up onto a dual lane. It's a tricky lane for him to deal with, but he will be helped. Oh, the tether didn't work. Real trip down to the low ground as well. Is it going to be more? There will be a stun if he wants to. Or actually, no stuns, because it was Real trip that he picked up first. But no kills either. Wisp getting it away. Disruption not there in time. In the meantime, first blood happens on the top lane where Darkseer is going to be able to get that one. And Impale was all it took. Shadow Fiend Raise is helping out. Not even losing any mana. That was just an Impale on right clicks. Darkseer, the one to die. And he is being played by Abracadabra. And that is actually Demise, which you might also know from, of course, previous Dota that you might have watched. And yeah, that was everybody. I did go over everybody in the first blood. I missed. Hey, I didn't miss them in the last first blood. I think out of the 12 games I casted, I missed, including this one, 3 first bloods. That's not that bad. The 25% score. Right? Yeah. But yeah, that was the first blood. Sorry, see, that happens. All of a sudden my mind drifts away and I don't even notice. And in the meantime, this is gonna be maybe a kill. Burst Strike will hit still. And this could be a Lucid Beam over the top as well, just to try to pick him off. There he goes. One more hit needed. Bam, he's dead. No self. A kill goes the way of Mikey. At the same time, though, it is gonna be on the top lane, where again the Darkseer took a dive. We have got an Impale, we've got Raises, and Darkseer died for the second time this game. On the top lane is 2 for 1. Within the mid lane, people being chased down as well. There were was a Whisper very low on HP, and this lane is actually, quite surprisingly, being slightly won by this Beastmaster, who has of course gotten some help from the Shadow Demon. but he is being 10 for 0 with the Chaos Knight being 10 for 2. But the harassment comes out from the Beastmaster. In theory, the dual lane from NEXT.kz should be having an advantage here, but they have got this combination like the Reality Drift, Tether Stun, etc. And Beastmaster is actually one of the heroes that might actually be able to stay alive against that combination, unless Chaos Knight gets really lucky with its Chaos Bolt, of course. So that has to be something to be taken into account. As we have got Luna on the bottom lane. Still farming, 20 for 10. She is highest on top of the last hits, with actually also the Shadow Fiend, even though he's free farming and he gets some kills and an assist. He is not as high on last hits because those iron shells are making it pretty difficult for him to last hit, as in he has to last hit under his tower. In the meantime, another gank coming in for the Bat Rider, who's trying to buy something. He better buy something fast. He's waiting for the goal to get his boots up. Sandkin is gonna come in from the side. They don't see each other. Now they see each other. Hello! Burrow Strike is gonna hit. They have a chance to fly away, but the disruption is still there. Is there gonna be more? Loosened Beam gonna be the one to take him down, and it's Mikey to pick it up. And of course, Loosened Beam, if you have a Soul Catcher on a target, is a massive amount of damage. So that's the second kill going the way of Mikey on this bottom lane. So far being even with the Shadow Fiend on kills at least. Well, I say that, but there's also of course the Lion rather that took one of the kills with only an assist going to Wadafaka. Meantime, mid lane, bottom lane rather, tower getting pressured with that Lunar Blessing. They can't do that very fast, as it will be Sand King that will be taking care of the quick wave. Can we do that pretty fast though? As Batrider can't really do anything just yet. He's level 2. From this push he might actually get some experience though, so he's not too sad that they're actually near his tower, but he might be sad that his tower is gonna get picked off. And that is, he should be backing off even faster now that there's no tower anymore. Does land 4 sticky napalm charges up on Gems of Dusa though. That's very annoying to deal with, but also up on Mikey 5 now. This is trouble, and he doesn't have teammates and he just flies over the top. Is there gonna be more sticky napalms? Yes, there is. Here's a disruption though. It's on the... Oh god, that's a kill. This time for the Shadow Demon though. Support's coming in. Can't dive too far. It's too risky. As we saw. Living proof. Well, sorry, dead proof on the Bat Rider. We have now 3 kills in favor of the... Well, one kill extra in favor of Lust team, but we do have 3 to 1. I have to say there's 3 kills, all on the same target, and the 2 kills are also all on the same target. So the mid lane is gonna make the major difference here, as the major difference is so far on last hit 22 for 11 on the Chaos Knight, with the Beastmaster being 15 to 2. So now looking a bit more like we would expect them to. So there is gonna be the Beastmaster with yeah, 15 last hits. But the thing is about a Beastmaster, like normally you see him on an off lane, he is there of course because he wants to get levels. He doesn't really need that much farm, he needs levels. And what can you get in the mid lane, especially if you're up against 2 heroes? You can get a bit faster levels. Now he has to be really careful, because again, when Mantis gets lucky with that Chaos Knight Chaos Bolt, that's gonna be painful, and that should be a kill regardless, as the Hog just got picked up, and the rune is not top, but is bottom. It's a haste rune. Hello, Bat Rider. Are you gonna pick up the haste rune? Yeah, no disruption there to try to pick it up instead, and he's actually gonna try to chase down the Shadow Demon. He's gonna be helped soon though. There's a Sand King if he wants to, and there's a disruption. Soul Catcher up on there as well, but he has a haste rune, so keep that in mind. But the Burst Strike is not gonna hit, and that's gonna be him turning around. Beastmaster's in there as well though. He just flies around. But where's he gonna go? They're gonna take care of the courier maybe first. Courier is just flying there. What's the courier doing? What are they gonna do? What's going on? What is he doing? From the side, there we go. Burrow Strike up on the Chaos Knight though. Spear's still flying as Mantis is gonna be in some trouble because there's so many heroes around. There are clips being used. There goes the Wisp as well. As Shadow Demon still went down. And now Bat Rider out of his haste rune, and there will be a Loosened Beam slightly slowing him down. From the side comes the Beastmaster. He has got his roar up, ready to use it as well. I do know that Mix teased him, and there's the roar from the low ground. That's gonna be another kill going the way of Mikey. 4 for 0 for 2 has been in all 6 kills so far, and if there's anything that's dangerous, it is a farmed up Luna. Wow. I surprise myself sometimes with
Dire's bottom tower is
the
under
energy
attack.
that can still come off me, even though
Radiant's top tower
there's
is
a
under
day
attack.
like this. But I do like it. It is a game so far in favor of Lust. I have to say though, this guy is definitely not having a bad time. He's gonna go for a Shadow Blade, picked up his Claymore already, gonna be putting the disruption, TP incoming from the Luna as well. They want to take him down. Ooh, how is he gonna escape this? There is an Impale, Lion being here as well, but a Burst Strike hits on 2, and that is of course already one down. It's gonna be Wadafaka that will be going down as well, without taking care of the Shadow Demon. TP incoming from the Beastmaster, because he wants to be a part of this, but he can't because everybody's already dead. And that is more TP supporting coming again. And again, it is Lust team that is just there with more heroes. Maybe they can take care of this. Yeah, they can. Demise is gonna die for the 3rd time this game. And that's gonna be a pick-up for the Chaos Knight, something that they desperately need. Now they also have got the level 6 up on the Wisp, and this is what they need. This is the momentum that NEXT.kz needs to have, as in, right now comes the time when Mantis also gets level 8. Maybe they need to wait a bit until he actually is level 8. For now he's level 6 still, as he has shared experience with the Wisp constantly. But when he is level 8, they can go anywhere, and they can do a lot there. They can try and gank up all those targets. Shadow Demon is of course going to be a favorable target. Reality Rift in up on the Beastmaster first, oh that's not lucky. 1 second stun might be enough. Roar going off, but the right clicks from the Wisp are still going to be enough, or not. Burrow Strike on 2, and that's going to be one going down. Wisp dying to the vacuum, and another one going down to the Lucent Beam from Mikey, and I cannot believe that that Beastmaster is getting so lucky with getting those suns only once, honestly in 1 second. And that's gonna be another push coming in. The support coming in for Lust team is just there every single time. It's one for all and all for one. Musketeers, the 5 Musketeers. In the meantime, Shadowfiend also takes down the tower on the top lane though. I mean, he is still farming. It looks like he has a Shadow Blade complete. There it is, the Shadow Amulet on the Courier. I didn't know that the Courier, this one also had glasses on. I think that's stolen from the donkey. And I never believed that these wings that this sheep has are able to carry the load that he has on his back, nor is the body that he has. So it's kind of awkward seeing him like that. So like I said earlier today, I do like him in standing still form, but that's it. Anyways, it's Darkseer who is actually, by the way, the Courier did get picked off there in that fight, and what that was happening here. So that was still the Courier going down, but he didn't have anything on him, so he will be coming back shortly. Genuine Dolfrat and Roshinante, owned by Lust. Okay. You see, Reality Rift up on the Hawk. Gets put up at the low ground. Counter War's being done. Where is that? Oh, they have a sentry, of course, right there. I was gonna say, where is it? We've got Lion. He's got his level 6 as well, and they're looking for a target. They need to go somewhere. Who are they gonna find though? And if you look at the map there, the wards there are for the Dire team. There's only one on the top lane right now. Of course they just picked off the one in the middle lane, but they need a bit more to try and gank up some targets. Of course they can try to also help the Shadow Fiend here, who's trying to take the last hits. Would definitely be welcome, and this is a good place to TP from as any, to make sure that nobody sees they TP, but it has to be really inconspicuous. Talking about inconspicuous, hello! Smoked up people. Wow. They might have tried to go for a roar upon the Shadow Fiend, but they couldn't get it because he was too careful, and now they can't find anybody and the smoke is running out. I'm disappointed. And that's gonna be net worth being put up, and it's actually Shadow Fiend that is highest up on there, which is interesting because he did die once, but the amount of last hits he's been getting, the amount of freedom he's been getting on that top lane is just insane. With Luna getting the second highest, and there's only dust in the Courier, so nothing spectacular there. And the tower is also, wow, Dutch, sorry, the tower is also in favor of Lust. And it's still Shadow Fiend that's ahead there, and that is something that could be hurting Lust later on, especially since these two should, in theory, be jumping around and trying to go for stuff. But again, where can they go? Where can they TP and find someone that they know that's there without backup? Because the couple of times that they went in on people, they did have support incoming instantly.
Haste.
We do have a push incoming. 5 heroes coming towards the mid lane. Tier 2 tower is gonna be the target. People coming in from the high ground just in case to check if there's anybody there. The smoke is up, so as soon as the smoke comes off, they know he's there. Shadow Fiend coming in from the side. Hello, Burrow Strike just being popped. No Shadow Blade for you. Look at this damage also. That is not a very tanky Shadow Fiend. It's just a Shadow Blade. It's not gonna be giving him anything, and he doesn't even have powered treads because he got phase boots. Wraithband, he is a glass cannon right now. A cannon, yeah, it's glassy. And that is the second death that he can put to his name right now, and looks like that didn't scare off Lust anything anymore anyway, because they're going for the tower.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower
Fortification goes off. Are they actually backing up? Looks like they are. Maybe they can try to take someone down there. So we still got the board that line having some troubles. But yeah, tier 1 tower top is going to be the case. Mikey's already there going for the BKB. Of course, just needs the recipe before he has that one complete. His Times of Dusa. Probably be building towards his Blink Dagger. So far so good, I would say. He's not doing too bad for himself. His Shadow Demon picking up the gem. Now, if it's one thing that's important, as I said, for the Wisp and for the Chaos Knight is map control, to know when and where they can TP to try and take someone down. So what do you do against that? Just make sure that you can counterward everything, no control going the way of NEXT.kz as the TP comes towards the bottom lane to try and take that away. As the Burst Strike hits upon the Chaos Knight, there's no relocate. Yes, there is. Thank you. I was gonna say to save his life, and it's probably gonna be 9 just by himself to try and come back and try to do something here, because I do realize he's being slightly outnumbered. Beastmaster in the meantime going down, but we're gonna see this one. Oh, that wasn't a bit of anticlimactic, but there's in the mid lane, kills going down, because Beastmaster and Shadow Demon actually went down in this middle lane. Finger of Death being used for that, and the tower goes down as well, so NEXT.kz making sure that they realize, or they tell us, we're not hopeless just yet. Not out of this game just yet, with the towers now being even. So the gold graph should be evening out a bit more, and it does indeed. Although there's still 6 kills, of course, in favor of the Radiant team. It's gonna mostly show in experience, and that it does. It is still 3k experience in favor of Lust's team. As we have got the tower tier 2 already down to half HP on the mid lane as well, and as the bottom lane. Top lane, still got a tier 1 standing on half HP, but standing nonetheless. In the meantime, of course, the tier 1 here also on half HP, so, you know, what am I really saying, to be fair? As it is once again Shadow Fiend with those kills on the mid lane that gets himself ahead on net worth. And I do think he always, also was the last hitter for the tower, so gets some extra gold in his pocket with that. Picked himself up a Minthorheimer. Quite an odd choice to go for if he's gonna go for BKB first. You kind of want to have that tank ability with the Ogre Axe, but if he's gonna go for a Desolator, just gonna be more of that glass cannon, gonna be more damaging towards his opponents, then that's a good one. But they can go for both. Preferably for me though, I'd say still go for BKB, even though there is a roar up on the side of the Radiant, of course. It is still gonna be able to be so much easier for him to just do something. And of course, even if he's roared, he at least can't take damage from that Eclipse, from that Iron Shell, from anything, to be fair.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Anything magical, that is.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But we'll see. They have a smoke gang coming off though. Bedward has got a lasso as well, and a Blink Dagger. We have Lust first. It's gonna be turned into a frog. Impale goes off there. Vacuum back in. Here also comes the lasso. Wisp coming in here. There's all of a sudden 5 heroes of NEXT.kz. Eclipse goes off though, and it is Motherfucker that goes down first. Bedrider flying himself away. 6 seconds until Wisp will be able to TP himself away, as there's still a Burst Strike from the Sand King. Reality Sphere back in. Roar going off on the Chaos Knight, who's being left alone by his teammate. Left alone by the Wisp. Is now gonna get a Burst Strike and an Epicenter in the face, and will be going down. 2-4-1. They still get the... Well, they might actually get more. They still get the Luna though. 3 stacks of sticky napalm up on the Mize, who is gonna be fine though. Disruption gonna be trying to save Lion's of Cyber Demon's own life, but the Impale from Lion will able to get him still. Lion himself though will be taking a fall for that one, and now Bedrat, the last one alive. Sand King doesn't have a Blink Dagger just yet. He has got the gold for it. Gets a Surge up on him, or does he have a Burst Strike? No, he does not. Mana boost needed, but he gets it too late. Just a second. And that's a pause. As if they heard me saying just a second, but I don't need a second, just saying. But that fight, it started out great for NEXT.kz, and all of a sudden everything went south. They lost heroes left and right, with of course Motherfucker being the first one to die. Now that's already a big pickup to have to begin with. They did pick up the Luna, but it's still not something that is very good for NEXT.kz of a trade to make. Of course, the Wisp was TPing back without a target, so they lost their 2 carries. with the Batfighter being able to stay alive, so that's nice for him. But in the end, it was the team of Lust that got out ahead there. I lost a couple of supports, but that is about it. And of course, one important thing to note also, I mean, even though they exchanged kills left and right, the Shadow Fiend didn't get any golden experience for that because he wasn't around. He is just back in base. And he is gonna go for BKB. So good, listens to me. Only needs his recipe. Still very far off though, or at least very far. 1200 gold. Can be going very fast if you get those last hits on the towers, but could be going very slowly, as we have an urn being built up by the Wisp. You have to actually be close to kills to use the urn. Yeah, that's mean to say, I'm sorry. But yeah, he was able to get away from that encounter alive. Lucky him. The Mai is actually able to stay alive. I'm quite surprised to see Darkseer being the one with the gem up, actually, as we of course have seen Darkseer already dying 3 times out of the 8 kills the NEXT.kz has. We are waiting for that Batrider, of course, to TP back. What? Look at me. No, to connect back into the game. TP back to the game. Batrider, please TP back to the game. Give me some time to drink some water and stop mumbling. Wait a second. As of course, once again, for the people that only joined later, this is a game for the 4PL Cup number 19. This is a game in the quarterfinals, I do believe. So we'll have the semifinals and more quarterfinals being played later this week. And of course the finals are going to then be the week after. So if there's a game to cast, we'll probably cast it, but there's no planning just yet. So just make sure that, well, there could be just random games. We have also Lust now disconnecting. Interestingly enough. If you look at the items, we do see the BKB ready up on the Luna. Didn't help her previous game, the previous fight though, because she did of course die. Batrider's Blink Dagger, we already saw that one as well. And Sand King still building to... Yeah, he had his gold for the Blink Dagger, so he will be able to buy that. And will be making a big difference in the next fights to come as well. Oh, also for the people that just joined, sorry for my lack of focus, but I have been casting for the entire day. So you're gonna have to deal with me. Also sorry for the people that are watching the VOD, but there will be VODs of every game that I cast. So it's kinda inevitable that there has to be casts that are bad and there have to be casts that are good, because you know there can't be good casts without there being bad casts, because otherwise all casts would be even, and then you can't really say that something is good, because what would you compare it to since everything is even? Huh? Right. So this is a bad cast, and you can compare it to good casts that happened earlier on in the day during Ghost Cup Asia. Thank you very much for your attention and come again soon. No, I'm sorry. See? See? That happens! My mind just works odd! Fix it! Give the game going on and kill some stuff so I can focus on kills. Here, gold graph. Even. Experience graph, not so even. Still in favor, of course, of the team with the most kills. Here. Oh no, I mean this one. No, that one. I heard you like numbers. There we go. They didn't say anything, I was gonna say. Sorry, he says. Wrong key, he says. Numbers, I say. So, yeah, pause. Normally I talk about stuff that happens in a game. That could happen in the game. That I like to see happen in the game. But I've talked so much about that today that I'm kinda out of mojo. That's the way I'm gonna call it. Oh my god, I just realized I have to sing tomorrow evening. I can't sing, but I have to make a song for someone's graduation party together with friends, and that you normally sing to make sure that all the words stick on the right lines, etc. You know, you make your own song on a already existing song. Or make new lyrics on an already existing song, I should say. But you kind of have to sing that out, and that's something that I can't really do with the voice that I'm gonna have tomorrow. It's gonna be trouble. Go second. Okay, not yet. It's okay. Go. There we go. TP's out. And that's gonna be it. And Sand King is burrow striking happily away because he got himself a blink dagger if he wants to. I like that he tries to take down some neutrals still, but it's actually Demise that picks up the last hits for that. He got himself a pipe. Nice item for him to have, and indeed blink dagger now upon times of duty. As both teams, well, I'm expecting the team of Lost to be putting on a bit more pressure right now, because they have seen the potential of that Shadow Fiend already earlier on in the mid lane, and they don't really want to be giving them any more space than they already are getting. Burst strikes, Bat Rider, trouble, demonic purge, and thou shalt not get away. Crystal picks up the kill, and that's gonna be a tier 1 tower probably going down. It looks like they're gonna be changing. What are you saying? They're gonna be getting Roshan instead of.
Tower is under attack. Dire's structures are
So it's
fortified.
gonna be Roshan that will be traded for a tier 1 tower. Good trade, I would say, for NEXT.kz. To be fair, they have got themselves an Aegis with that, so that will mean Shadow Fiend will actually be able to stay alive this time.
Roshan has fallen to the
As he is
ground.
indeed the one that picks up the Aegis, and 300 gold are only to go for the recipe of the
Dire's top
BKB.
tower is under attack.
And that's gonna be another tier tower. If they want trading their Roshan for tier 1 and a tier 2, I am not 100% sure if that is the right thing to do. But they can't really fight it just yet, I would say. And if they would find this guy right here, that would be bad. Lincoln, Burrow Strike. And there's there's a lot of hate for that Sand King. Lasso upon the Luna, BKB on, Eclipse going on as well. What the fuck is still alive for now? But there goes the Aegis, there goes the Bat Rider as well as the Wisp. But now CK, the only one left alive, bashing in on the Shadow Demon, who does go down. What the fuck, back alive now as well though. And there's the Bat Rider again, bought back. Gonna try to take this fight still. As there comes the Shadow Fiend with his Requiem of Souls. It will be Mikey that will be going down after getting a 4-second stun. Now Beastmaster in a lot of trouble, will be going down as well with the Razors. What the fuck, a double kill for him. What a fight. Hello Energy, thank you for doing that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Darkseer was able to get out of there alive, at least. He was the only one though, the rest died. With the Sand King. I mean, he was the one to. It was the first time that he died. So it was like, you know, blink in, burst like, come on guys, we're gonna get the Shadow Fiend, because we don't want him to have the Aegis any longer. So blink in, burst like, okay, let's go. And then bam, Finger of Death, impale and hex and hit and kill. That's death. Sorry, it was funny. See, the kind of game we should have. Game with action, because action gives energy, and energy is good. And I do, okay, I'm sorry. I do realize that I'm kind of crazy at the moment, but that's, you know, lack of sleep will do that to you at some point. Look at Toby, living proof. He will tell you that I'm right. As we have got a double damage rune being saved though for the Chaos Knight, probably if he wants to have it. He's already on the way. Mantis with his armlet now as well. He's got drums, he's got treads. And we'll be ready to try and go somewhere perhaps. Exclamation mark comes out in the bottom lane. It will be Luna as Sand King, that would be the target. Are they going to be able to do that with the two of them though? I don't think so. Especially not with people coming in. And I have to say, so far, they have been doing a great job. Like, NEXT.kz Lust's team initiates. And then, you know, they initiate 5-on-3. But then Wisp comes in with a TP with a CK, and all of a sudden the fights get turned around. And it is actually NEXT.kz that is on the winning hand, or at least is able to get some kills out of that. In the meantime, tier 2 tower is gonna be taken down here. I don't think they can save it. They might be trying to fight this. So Burst Strike hits on 2. There goes the Dust, and the Roar, and the Epicenter. But the BKB is there. Doesn't matter though. What a fuck. Already down. Buyback coming off from the Shadow Fiend. Wants to be here, needs to be here. And again, with TP with the Chaos Knight, though this time it's not going to be able to be turned around. Eclipse going off, triple kill going the way of Mikey on his Luna, and it's going to be a double kill going the way of Mantis, and that's going to be another kill going the way of the Luna. Ultra kill going his way. Can he make it a Rampage is the question. He wants to get it, and he gets it! Rampage going the way of Mikey! I'm sorry for shouting. Anyway, that is going to be a team fight going the way of Lost Team, and I have to say, I mean, what I said earlier still counts, but this time the TP in doesn't come at the right time. This time there's no Aegis to turn it around. The buyback was there, but it doesn't matter. Kill anyways, and that's gonna be Lion in a lot of trouble, getting vacuumed back in. It gets a losing beam on his Fape, unstoppable. Another Rampage on the go, perhaps. Unstoppable, unstoppable Mikey. He's 15 for 2 for 7, and he's got 3,700 gold. And he's gonna fight. Oh, Bedrider, what are you doing? Oh, Bedrider, what are you doing? Oh, Bedrider. Hello, Roar. Boom. So, Bedrider, nice knowing you. It was kind of, it's gonna be too late for the stun. It's kind of to be expected. I didn't really know what he was gonna try to do. Vanguard, up on the Darkseer. Well, he died. He was the one that died a lot in the beginning, so he kind of wants that. And of course, he has got the Gem of True Sight, so he doesn't want to really die. So yeah, no, nobody wants to die, but you know what I mean. Wants to be tanky. Tanky Darkseers are fun. In the meantime, Mechanism is up on the Beastmaster. He also has got Nogre Club, so he's gonna go for that BKB most likely, though there is a slight chance he wants to go for an Aghanim still. Personally, I like Aghanims on Beastmaster because there's roars everywhere, and that's actually a very nice spell to have. Boom. I know, dropping knowledge bombs. Wisp picks up Sanking. Sanking, what you doing there? That wasn't even TP, he was just sitting there. Chaos Ball, and Wisp able to get the kill, got 1k gold in his inventory. We'll be able to get some new boots if he wants to. Well, we're gonna need new boots. And they are ready to TP into this mid lane. Should they initiate? Should Lost Team initiate? And they're gonna. And there's gonna be the Roar going off on the Shadow Fiend. Lasso upon the Luna though, and here comes the vacuum in as soon as Wisp TPs. Wisp, trouble, still alive for now as the Requiem of Souls is still being used, but still the Beastmaster being taken down as well. The Shadow Fiend now Wisp and Darkseer dropping as well. Gem on the floor. Darkseer not being taken enough even with that. With that Vanguard, looks like Mantis is gonna be able to armor himself. Wait, Alice! Oh! That one Shadow Poison was so close. So close. Gem of True Sight, where is it? Oh, it's on the Shadow Demon. He will be able to give it back to his teammate. But that fight, I mean, again, NEXT.kz, they try. I have to give them credit. They try continuously. And we see them trying to go for this. Continuously. Trying to get that team fight going. And the buybacks this time came, of course, from the Radiant team. We had a buyback from the Darkseer. And a buyback from the Beastmaster. With no buybacks coming the way of NEXT.kz because they don't have it. And they still managed to pick up the Shadow Fiend though, of course the main carry there. The bottom racks is entirely gone and they are looking to chase down or get this middle racks as well. The tier 3 tower are already down. As we're gonna see, oh nice burst like up on 2. An Impale on the side as well though. 4 seconds set up on Mikey. It's gonna be Mantis that will be going down first though. Wisp already dropping as well from the Beastmaster. Now Epicenter coming in. Who can he find to deal damage with that? Burst Strike hits on 2 again. 1 kill, 2 kill. Bedrider, last one alive. GG gets cold. NEXT.kz is out of the 4PL Cup number 19. They can try again though in 2 weeks because this is a 2-weekly cup. And that is gonna be Lost Team making it on to the semifinals, which we'll hopefully see later on in the game. Hey, got a shout out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Thank you. I just say thank you. Anyways,
Dire's ancient is under attack. Radiant victory.
Sheever, and I am sleep deprived. But if you still want to support me anyway, you can subscribe to my YouTube, which is youtube.com/SheeverGaming. You can also subscribe to my Twitch if you want to. You can turn ad block off if you want to. You can follow me if you want to on Twitch. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, you go to twitter.com/SheeverGaming. You go to facebook.com/SheeverGaming if you want to like my Facebook page there. And that is basically all I have to say. Also, no, that's not all I have to say, because you want to support 4PL as well, because it's of course the 4PL Cup. So go to facebook.com/4pl.dota2 and give them a like to show them some love in there, as we will be jumping ourselves out of this game, and I will be jumping myself into bed after spamming you a bit with commercials, because that's what I like doing. So stick around for commercials. I'll be right back.